Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Wednesday, February 16th, 11:14 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. Okay, today's a little bit interesting. So let's just rock through. Anyway, BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there. Interesting day in the market. We're just going to rock through a bunch of stuff and get it done so you guys can get back to what you're doing with a little bit more knowledge, possibly. All right, looking at live Bitcoin charts, you can see it's a bit of an indecisive day in the market, or maybe it is decisive. It's a bit of a red day, mix of green and red. Here in the top 100, it looks more red than green, but the market is recovering this morning. Bitcoin took a bit of a dump this morning, but not too bad, and it is recovering. So if we look here at zerohedge.com, and more on Zero Hedge in a minute that you might find interesting, stocks, bonds, yields tumble as Blinken says, no evidence of Russian pullback. Blinken, no evidence of Russian pullback. Well, what's funny is Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova, who actually is pretty hot. I mean, maybe you don't like her, but I do. Anyway, let's go back here. Russia mocks U.S. requests full list. Russia mocks U.S. request full list of Ukraine invasion dates for a year ahead, which I think is funny. And coming from Maria there, it's extra mocking because she's more of a man than our admin is, a man or a woman, whatever. Anyway, anonymous U.S. intel officials accuse Zero Hedge of amplifying Kremlin propaganda. So all of you Zero Hedgers out there, well, I guess, now I know who you are, huh? Well, anyway, I also wanted to mention this is Blacklisted News. Blacklistednews.com is a great, it's kind of like what Drudge Report used to be before it is whatever it is now. Anyway, worth checking out, blacklistednews.com, if you want kind of a good news feed. All right, Grayscale could convert the Bitcoin Trust to an ETF. Investors firmly in support. I can dig that. Grayscale, whatever you may think of it, is it like it should be called Death Star? The Death Star could convert, Bitcoin into the alliance. Anyway, Canada's Government Emergencies Act gives power to freeze crypto transactions. So anyway, as the little Castro Jr. there gets more and more upset, he pulls more and more crap. And you can see here, exclusive RCMP orders blacklist of 34 crypto wallets under Trudeau's authoritarian prerogative. There's I think between 20 and 25 Bitcoin we're talking about here that have been frozen, 34 cryptocurrency wallets that they're going after. Hard to tell if they really can or not. This is where it gets tricky. But this is definitely, I think, part of the Bitcoin bit of a dump we had this morning. And also, this gives the globalists what they want. It gives them a case for Bitcoin being terrorism. And let's face it, this admin currently, I think, in the U.S. pretty much is taking that angle on it. And let's face it, Trump's took that angle pretty much. That's all Mnuchin ever talked about. Anyway, so we ain't got no friends, Bitcoin truth seekers, but we got each other. And we also have PolyDodge. So PolyDodge, this is brought to you by Masaki over there at Akeda.com. He recommended this one to me a couple weeks ago, and I don't think I had a shitcoin of the week this week. This one is a return shitcoin of the week. So it's going to be a shitcoin of this week and next week because we're kind of late. So this is the shitcoin of the week for this week and next week, most likely. PolyDoge daily looks bottomed. If you have missed SHIB, ETH, or Baby Doge, BSC, it is your third chance to win big money. And looking at PolyDoge, win big money by looking at PolyDoge. Anyway, guys, not making any guarantees. I like to have a shitcoin of the week because they're fun. So this chart, I don't think this is a whole lot of really TA magic there. But looking at gate.io, I just wanted to mention, since many US users have trouble with Binance now, mainly because, we're not supposed to use it if you're VPNing to it. Well, I ain't going to tell anybody, but I'm just saying, people are looking for exchange alternatives. Bittrex is very good over there at bitcoindailyview.com, and in the show notes or over at bitcoindailyview.com, there's an affiliate link. Join Bittrex. I love it. American exchange in Seattle. They do one thing right in Seattle, and that's Bittrex. Everything else they do is wrong. And so with that said, also Gate.io, most US users can use this. It's a nice one, and it has PolyDoge. So the shitcoin of the week, PolyDoge, is on Gate.io. You can get it against Tether. If you got some tether dust laying around, not financial advice. I'm just saying I love having a shitcoin of the week. And this thing here, if you research Polydoge some, I really need to do a video just on Polydoge. It's got a lot going for it. So if you are a shit coiner, if you like getting these ultra low sat shit coins because it's fun, Polydoge is one to check out. Okay. From Blockchain Education, one of the guys there, one of the head dudes who makes it happen, one of the TA geniuses, said that S&P 500 and Bitcoin, look at that similarity here on the, this is a 15-minute chart, but look at that. You know, are they like, twins that were separated at birth? Like one went full globalist, one became part of the, crypto revolution. I don't know. Anyway, this is like, woo, that's eerie, isn't it? Just saying. So with that said, I wanted to mention not a shitcoin of the week, but kind of a coin of the week is audio. This is actually an interesting project. It's about tokenization of music mostly. It does a lot of things, but the big deal today that we're seeing is over here at Decrypt, our crypto music app Audius bridges audio token from Ethereum to Solana. So, music platform Audius has launched a wrapped Solana version of its Ethereum audio token. Audius is expanding its footprint on Solana and teases more Solana-centric features ahead. So, this is all about NFTs, and I do believe it also focuses on the idea of streaming music service. Audius was originally built to be used on Ethereum network, but it has gradually embraced rival blockchain Solana as a way to scale to meet increased demand. Today, the firm announced the latest step in that progress, bridging its Ethereum-based audio token to Solana. Starting today, any audio token holder can move the ERC20 token from Ethereum to Solana using Wormhole's protocol, cross-platform thing. What's the value? The value is it's cheaper. Anyway, Solana, something to check out. Definitely the streaming service Audius, as they say. Take a look at it right here. If they actually link to it, Audius for audio. I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's something that I just started checking out this morning. I've always liked audio as a as a coin to as a good alt to trade, and this is a big deal. So Audius, something to check out. If you, like it says here, it's like Spotify or SoundCloud, but on the blockchain. Audius is a crypto-powered music streaming app that's giving power back to the artist. Yeah, okay. And I like it. So in brief, Audius is a blockchain-powered decentralized music streaming service with social media features. It's owned and run by open source community of artists, fans, and developers, and has its own crypto token Audius. I've always thought this is kind of a cool token. It's in the news right now. And what's happening on the news? It's pumping, sort of pumping. So check it out. Audio token. This is the non-shitcoin of the week. Now that we've burnt that one to death, gone over it way too much. Anyway, Polydoge, shitcoin of the week. Coin of the week is audio. I like this one. It's on some places. You can get it on Binance and KuCoin, so that should cover most people. It's also on CoinEx and Polynex, and where else? FTX, and Bybit. Anyway, so with that said, check it out. Audius versus USDT. You can see this sucker started knowledge of this before we knew. Boom, of course, you see that about here. And of course, when that press release happened, bam, you had a pump. Look at this. You have You have two blue diamond merit badges. They're kind of blitzes, as we call them over there at Blockchain Education. So two blue diamond blitz merit, two blue diamond blitz merit badges on the 45-minute chart here. A strong break above, and it's looking good. It's above the 200 moving average right now. If you notice here, it's actually holding steady on the 314 moving average. In the 45-minute chart, you can kind of see it. So break above the 200, and right now it's riding at 314. It's in a good spot right there in the middle of the RSI cave. Indicators looking good. Right now, I think the only reason it's probably not pumping harder is the market's a little bit flaccid. So that's kind of what's going on. We'll get back to the regularly scheduled program here in just a second. I'm kind of doing things a little bit out of order today, but this is a glorious, glorious thing. Definitely something to check out if you care. This is my coin of the week, not shitcoin, but coin of the week. Let's see how this guy does. I think it definitely it's glorious. Oh, wow. Let's actually have a little bit of fun. Just one moment. Let me just do this. Bear with me 1 second. Can I do that? I'm a little bit risky here, but let me just do it. Let me just put a channel there. I think you can make that morning channel or revisiting a heartbeat, which is the 314. Indicators looking good. Definitely. Maybe it's already pumped while it's going to on news, but one to watch. The indicators look strong, could turn up, could continue. Audio versus USDT on some of the better exchanges out there. I like what I'm seeing. This guy definitely, I think, is one that's going to work this year. So with that said, it might be kind of a long, but I'm feeling good about this one. Audio versus Tether. As always, not financial advice. Entertainment purposes only. It's just what I'm doing. I have to say that a lot because it's an important thing. Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours 2.375. So 2 billion, basically 2.3 billion, 2.4 billion last 24 hours. That is dreadful. That is really shitty volume. So there you go. Boom. Volume's crap. Now. These guys are pretty close today. Total volume here for Bitcoin on cryptometer.io is 3 billion, dropped by 21% last 24 hours. Market buy orders down 21%. Market sell orders up 21%. So Bitcoin, crap volume, and people are not loving it right now. Okay, looking at spot trading volume on Binance, friggin' dismal. 11.4 billion, down almost 18% last 24 hours. Did not break 3 billion today on Coinbase. So it's the spot trading, okay, for all the pairs. Coinbase not over 3 billion, down 19% last 24 hours. That's pretty blah. All right. So derivatives, 40 billion. Gosh, you want at least 50 billion for a good day. So volume is crap today. And what does crappy volume equal? Dump. Okay, which we've already had. I could see maybe more coming. Watching this earlier this morning, the bulls versus the bulls versus the bears, whales. Obviously, the bears are kind of winning. See some nice, glorious long liquidations down here. So we'll see how it goes. Right now, the bears are in control. People, sorry to say that. Now, looking at longs versus shorts sentiment here on Blockchain Whispers, looking at Binance for longs versus shorts sentiment. So for Bitcoin, long is 48% longs, short is 41%. So a long bias. I would not say a very strong long bias, actually. I'm surprised there's long bias at all. Interesting. We'll see how the chart looks. Ethereum, long 61%, shorts 31%. Gosh, I'm a mess today. Long 61%, shorts 38% for Ethereum on Binance. So long sentiment. Let's look at the charts and see how they're looking. Looking at the S&P 500 today, basically on War Talk, you have a red candle, not holding that 200 moving average here for the S&P 500. Not looking so great. Russell 2000, a red candle also. Let's real quick look at the Dow. Sorry, I'm looking at my microphone's kind of in the wrong spot today. Dow. Dow's a green candle, though. I guess more of the military industrial complex is tied to the Dow, I guess. Anyway, US dollar strength breaking below that 50 moving average and that 200 WMA average, a red candle today. So in general, the market, except for the Dow, is pretty much not really happening. Silver and gold. Gold today, a green candle after a wrecking red candle yesterday. Gold's getting those gains. It's gaining it back. So red candle yesterday, terrible day. Today, a green candle. I'm sure people are taking a big breath after that. Looking at silver on the bottom here, a dismal wrecking kind of red candle yesterday and a nice green candle today. So gold and silver making a comeback. If you are in PAX, if you are in a PAX G BTC trade, you're moving towards the green today. You have a green candle on the daily, and let's see how that rolls. Definitely going to be a play to consider if Bitcoin continues down. Looking at Bitcoin today, here's the thing. So we had a dump this morning. I'm going to zero in a little bit so you can see it. And I do think this, sorry about that. That tends to be a terribly bad habit. Boom. Okay. You have this dump right here, obviously, as if you can't see it. Boom. That did happen this morning. Kind of almost went down to the 314, but it didn't get down to the 200 moving average. It didn't visit the bottom of the RSI cave. I would watch out because, volume is really, really crappy right now after this dump. And I would just say be wary today. I myself am kind of just hedging. I'm just not really trading today. I'm a little bit nervous about what I'm seeing. So, the war is supposed to happen today. Russia's supposed to invade Ukraine. That didn't happen. The admin's kind of getting mocked on that one. They really want this war. They really need it. It's not happening. Putin's laughing at them. You got Canada, going after, making the globalist case for cryptocurrencies being terrorism. They love that. It's the same line that Munchin was munching on the entire, Trump admin. So anyway, guys, be watchful. We're still strong. We're where we need to be. I like that we've been above the 200 moving average, even with that dump for 1 day and 16 hours. That's wonderful. That's a lot of hours to be above the 200 moving average. The more we are above the 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart, the more confident I get in alt trades. So I'm kind of liking that. That's feeling pretty good. We were in this bottom channel here for a while. We cranked up. Now we're in this upper channel, this upper range. So we're kind of ranging. We're back in that range there. We did dump this morning, but we actually did, bounce off the bottom of that range. So maybe things are good. Just be watchful. Bears seem to be having a lot of fun today. And let's look at the indicators here. Yeah. Definitely the stochastic RSI is in the right spot to move back up. Waves from oscillator by lazy bear is showing that too. I know it's a very, very short time frame, but Bitcoin definitely does react in this range here in this time frame. It's a good short-term time frame to see which direction it's going to go. I find when the stochastic RSI and wave from oscillator by lazy bear agree, that's always a very, very good sign. KRI is in the red but moving up. The directional SMU binary candles are looking very, very good. Squeeze indicators showing downwards momentum. Directional index is in the red and ADX is going the wrong way. But let's just see if we can hold this and continue moving up. Watch out. Volume is pure crap. And as you can see here with the I've been watching the whales versus the bulls here, the big guys play. And I know it's a bit of an intuitive feel, but bears definitely have the advantage, especially if we get any bad news today, which you've already gotten some of. So with that, let's keep on rocking. Where's my, I wanted to, sorry, I lost my daily chart here. BTC, USDT, let's go here. Oh my gosh, let's get rid of all this garbage. Bam. Come on, boom. And let's go to this one. Let's move you over here. All right, check this out. So it's good. We're still, we have a bit of a red daily candle here, as you can see. Red daily candle after green one yesterday, but we're holding that 50 moving average. We're still well above that, above the 20 WMA. We are below the 200 moving average on the daily, which is not too bullish, but we're on the uptrend. Watch out for this. The daily MACD is it would have to fall a long ways to make a negative cross, but as you can see, the histogram is weakening here. We're kind of going sideways right now. Watch out for that tangent to go negative. Any bad news or any more dumping today, we definitely could see a negative tangent on the daily MACD. And I think that definitely does kick a lot of investor confidence in the ass. So be watchful. You know what I mean? We got Wag the Dog going on. We got Canada being a pain in the ass. So actually the Canadian people being frigging superheroes, but the Canadian government being a bunch of a-holes. So with that said, Ethereum versus USDT. It dumped today. It really kind of rocked along the 200 moving average. It's holding strong. We'll see how it does. Indicators are turning back up. I like what I'm seeing. Algo versus BTC. I've been watching this one. Strong break above the 200 moving average recently. Hit the 314 moving average. Could not get above it. Getting rejected. Indicators are kind of strong though. Let's watch this one. Algo versus BTC could definitely be a play. I'm watching that one. Algo versus USDT. It's on Binance and KuCoin. I like that. How's that one doing? Algo versus USDT broke that 200 moving average. It's really nice and strong. Broke that 314. Now it's kind of riding that 314. Indicators are looking all right. Algo, it's a good project. It's one that I do actually like. Let's just keep an eye on this one. This one definitely could start moving. It's in the middle of its RSI cave. It didn't give it all back when Bitcoin dumped. Strong alt for now. I mean, nothing's really rocking right now, but Algo's looking okay. XRP versus USDT. As we know, it pumped back in the beginning of February, came down, rode the 0.5 fib level, rode to 382, made a nice break above. Now it's the 200 moving average. Now it's returned to it. Looking at the indicators, it's kind of a little bit on the, it could run if Bitcoin stays sideways or firms up a little bit. Definitely XRP versus USDT could start running. Honestly, I can say exactly the same dang thing about SHIB. Shiba Inu dumped this morning, didn't give it all back. They stayed above the 200 moving average. It's in a nice spot in its fib sequence where it broke above back on February 4th. Came back, visited the 0.5 fib level. A lot of strong alts did. Now it's above the 382. It's holding above the 200 moving average. The only thing I would watch out for is right here. If it does start moving, it very well might find a little bit of resistance there on the 314 and have a hard time breaking above that unless it does it all kind of in one big thump. It is in the middle of its RSI cave. I like what I'm seeing. If you are, a Shiba Inu fan, you're probably feeling pretty good. Anyway, I like this. See, I kind of just reference this and I kind of keep pulling up some of the same charts quite often just because they show, in my opinion, kind of the personality of what many other alts are doing. Sol versus USDT. Recently, a nice move up, broke above the 200 moving average, got rejected by the 314 moving average. Now it's struggling to hold that 200 moving average. In general, the chart definitely looks like it could turn up on the weak side right now. Sol versus USDT. This is like an NFT machine, I think we're going to see in 2022. So keep an eye on this guy right here. It's definitely got, even if it returned to all-time highs, even that, recent highs that it has had, which could be all-time highs, I'm not really sure, but even if we return to recent highs or even got near them, that would be like 48% or so. So that's nice. This guy is definitely setting up for a possible run. I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart here so we can see a little bit more data. Oh, that's kind of phenomenal. Let's actually do this for fun. 4-hour chart. We're pulling a lot of time in here with this 4-hour chart. Let's go like that. Where are we in the great fib sequence? Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's check it out. Where are we at? Looking at this, we are kind of in no man's land. We kind of got all the way down to almost the 786 fib line. Respectable. Looks like we have been in the golden pocket here of the 618 before. 200 moving average on the 4-hour charts right there in the 618. If this guy can get back in that pocket, definitely a place that it could make a move again. It has tried previously, but looking at the 45-minute chart, it does give me a certain feeling, a certain looking at the TA here. I do think this guy, after giving a lot back, as we can see, I like setups like this. Solana has definitely given a lot back, and now it's challenging that 200 moving average. Let's see what happens. If it can make a break above that 200 moving average in the 314, maybe we're going to see a little bit of run out of Solana. It's a happening coin with a lot going for it. It shouldn't be in the pooper like it is right now. Axie Infinity. AXS versus USDT, powerful break above the 200 moving average. Dump with Bitcoin this morning. It's holding the 314 on the 45-minute chart. Indicators look all right. This guy is probably going to bounce up the 314 and continue up. Just guessing. The market's not really in a situation that I want to play right now, so I'm a little bit nervous about getting into anything. But if I see a green directional index, ADX turning up, squeeze indicators start to go positive, SMU binary candles stay blue, KRI start to tick up, stochastic RSI start moving up, and the weight loss by lazy bear begins to move up. Everybody's kind of poised and ready. So Axie Infinity, AXS, I'd love to start building a position. I have a slight one now, but I'd love to actually add to that position. So I think this is definitely going to be a player in 2022. For short-term and long-term gains. Well, that's the way I'm playing it. Play it as you so desire. Axie Infinity, XLP versus USD. SLP versus UCT. This is what I was looking at. I'm gonna kill it. It doesn't impress me anymore. I think that one's just not going anywhere. Anyway, everybody, hope this wasn't too long today. And I just wanted to mention, it's a dangerous world out there. A lot of wagging the dog, a lot of Canada stuff. It affects the market. I think everything looks kind of weak today. Definitely the traditional markets are not rocking, except for the Dow. At least it's kind of holding some green. And spot trading pair volume is crap, and Bitcoin trading volume is crap. So basically, just beware. Definitely Bitcoin, like this candle right here, could pick up and keep moving. Just be watchful. Just be watchful. There, with that low volume, we definitely are in a situation where I have found when the volume is that low, that's where the bears can really get a hold of things and push it. So anyway, everybody, for every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, you make the most powerful and positive statement of a belief in a science fiction, beautiful, utopian future for humanity. And I'm glad you're here for the peaceful revolution. And it matters. You matter. And I'll see you tomorrow.